Hello, and welcome to that lesson on the applications of the Pythagorean Theorem. So let's look at this first application. A helicopter flies 48 miles due north and then 56 miles due west from the hospital. Find the shortest distance that a helicopter can fly back to the hospital, round to the nearest tenth. So let's look at this diagram over here. So we have here on this diagram, it shows that it goes 48 miles north and then 56 miles west to get to the location from the hospital. But instead of going 48 miles north and then west, a more direct route would be straight from the location to the hospital. And if you notice here, it forms a right triangle, and we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So if you think about it, we can label the 48 miles A, and then a 56 miles B, and then our last side would be C. So let's set it up in the Pythagorean theorem, and we have 48 squared plus 56 squared equals C squared. Now square those, and we should get 2,304 plus 3,136 equals C squared. Add them together, and you should get 5,440 is equal to C squared. Then take the square root, and C equals 73.8 miles. Okay, let's go over this example. Jennifer puts up a tent. Each flap of the door is 23 inches wide. The slope of the tent is 64 inches. What is the height of the tent? Round to the nearest tenth. So they tell us that the width of the door is 23 inches. I'm going to label that as being side A of our right triangle. We don't know the height, but that would be our side B. So I'm going to label that B. And then 64 inches is our slope. And I'm going to label that C. From here, I am going to put it in the Pythagorean theorem. So we have 23 squared plus B squared equals 64 squared. Then calculate your squares, and you should get 529 plus B squared equals 4,096. We want to get B squared by itself, so I'm going to subtract 529. On both sides of my equation. From here, you should get B squared equals 3,567. We need to take the square root, and your final answer should be B equals 59.7 inches. That's our video for today. If you have any questions, make sure to contact your teacher, and thank you.